What's up, family? Thank you for coming back to watch our videos, and thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. If you have not subscribed, and if it's your first time seeing us, come on, be a part of our family, African Paz family. So, do you know that one country in Africa where systems work perfectly? Let's say in the south of Africa, like sub-Saharan Africa. You know that country? Rwanda. And every other person in Africa has been wishing their country would be like Rwanda, right?
Hey, I don't know, because Congolese and some Rwandans, I doubt they have the same sentiments.
The people who say that things are not working in Rwanda are actually not Rwandese. If you go to the ground and you ask people of Rwanda, what do you think? They say perfect.
Well, let's hear from the guys.
The people online saying it's not working, they are not Rwandese. They don't, they don't know what they are talking about. So, in the past, let's say a month or 3 weeks, we saw a lot of the delegations or army security guys going to Rwanda.
Yeah, and generals.
Yeah, and it was started by an army chief who visited Rwanda for Operation Dodi. Dodi, yeah?
Dodi. Is it Dodi or Dodi?
They can tell us. So this was the Chief of General Staff of Burkina Faso Armed Forces, Brigadier General Celestin Simpore, and his delegation who went to Rwanda between 9th and 10th of November 2022. They visited the Kigali Memorial Genocide, paid respect to the victim of the 1984 genocide. Then on Friday, 10th November, they visited the RDF headquarters and met the Honorable Minister of Defense, General Mariza Munda, and the RDF Chief of Defense Staff, Lieutenant General MK Mubarak. And they discussed ways of strengthening cooperation with Rwanda and defense forces. That is the army. Then later on, we saw the Director General of Burkina Faso National Police. His name is Dr. Roger Wedrogo, visiting Rwanda. That was about the same time, visiting Rwanda Police Headquarters, where he was received by Inspector General of Police CG Felix Namuhoranye for bilateral meeting. So, you see, we saw an army visit between the 9th and 10th, then a week later we saw the police visiting. What is this trying to tell us? We love our president, Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, and we know he always wants good things for his country. And now we have seen him sending the police and the army to Burkina Faso. So it means he's learning something from Kagame.
Yeah, and then Rwanda having that history of genocide and all these killings and inner fights within their country, I think it's a good place to learn from, even if it's learning from bad experiences, because we saw them going to pay tribute in the genocide sites. And having gone to Rwanda, there's genocide memorials everywhere.
Yeah.
It's so paining that so many Rwandans died. And I think for Burkina Faso, because of these terrorists, they have lost a lot of lives. It might not have been documented very well. But I think him sending them there it's to say that we have gone through almost the same thing. Something similar. How did you guys recover from that? How did you come back to redevelop your country to be peaceful as Rwanda is right now, to be safe, for the people to regain trust in their own local villages? And because it was scary, we went to the deepest of the villages, but there are people living there, very carefree. They have not. And by the way, we didn't greet you well, our Rwandan brothers and sisters. Muraho to all of you. We hope that everything is well on your side, and receiving Burkina Faso and teaching them how you guys have regained your trust and strength to move on, to pull out of these bad experiences that you've had in the past. It's not long ago. There's still people who have a very clear picture of what happened in Rwanda.
And another thing is, You know, the police is everything about security, like internal security.
Exactly.
It's all about following the rules, like traffic rules.
Exactly.
And I remember when Ibrahim Traore was talking to the children. There's that video on our channel where he's talking to children, and he was telling them about people who are adults and who do not follow the traffic lights. They say, you learn this in school, but there are people who don't follow. So going to Rwanda and sending the police, the Director General of Burkina Faso National Police, is going so that he can learn what is happening, so that all those systems, because if the traffic system works, you don't get late for work,
People respect the laws, even the smallest law of the land.
Then when talking to kids, he also talked about waste management. When you see an adult throwing trash on the road or somewhere, tell them to collect it, and if they don't, just collect it, and they feel embarrassed by that. So he's trying to learn a lot from Burkina Faso. From Rwanda, sorry. Then to add on that, we are seeing that was about September. We saw the Auditor General of Rwanda and the Rificatuk General of Mali. They signed a 5-year bilateral cooperation agreement that aims to strengthen the sharing of experiences and best practices between two institutions. So it's not just Burkina Faso, it's also Mali. Because now this is Mali and Rwanda sharing experiences.
We've always said that whatever you see in PF, you will see in Mali, you will see in Niger. It's maybe a matter of weeks or days. Okay, the same thing will be done.
Niger is a bit delayed, but they are coming.
Of course, they will do it eventually.
But they are I think these young people are looking at Kagame as we can say mentor, who has doing great for his country, and they want to follow in his
after the experiences. And I will keep saying that because Rwanda just pulled out from the worst experience that any country will go through. If this country had still relied on France for them to redevelop them, trust me, they'll be in trash right now. They wouldn't be where Rwanda is today. And Rwanda is beautiful. Systems are in place. For Kagame to have done that, man, I think it's a good place to learn from, especially for the AES states who have been going through this instability and still fighting terrorism. So, wow, kudos to you guys. This is a good thing that you are doing, and to see that you are learning from Africa and you are Africans, we are happy. We cannot be more happier than us learning from each other.
Exactly.
And following in each other's
the most beautiful thing is what you have said. They are learning from a fellow African mentor. It's not like going to Europe and saying,
Europe to try and
we are learning because
it's working in Africa.
Rwanda has done what they from their own. They have not gone out and brought people, I don't know what. No. It's Rwandese people building Rwanda. Now this will be Burkinabe people building Burkina Faso, or Malian people building Mali, or Nigerians building Niger. So guys, we are so happy for this AES, and we are happy for Rwanda. Morocco, Jose, Rwandese brothers and sisters for being that big brother. We can always say that we can learn from, and we are hoping that let us know what you think on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and we cannot wait to see you on our next video. Very excited to celebrate Africa. Bye bye.